Welcome to another episode of Making Muffins. I am so excited you're here today, and thank you for checking out my channel. And I can't wait to get started. We are gonna make lemon raspberry sour cream muffins, one of my absolute favorites. So let's get started. Step is to cream together thoroughly ½ cup butter and 1 cup sugar. Is to add 2 eggs and beat on high for 2 minutes. The next step is adding 3/4 cup sour cream, zest from 1 organic lemon, and ½ cup of frozen lemonade concentrate. The zest of the lemon smells so good. Added those ingredients just enough to mix it all up, and then now I'm combining this with the flour, baking soda, salt, and baking powder. Now I'm to the good part of adding the raspberries, 2 cups by hand. And normally I would use fresh raspberries, but I don't have any right now, so I'm just using frozen. Raspberries are so colorful. Don't forget the all-important step of spraying a little bit of squirt of Pam in each liner. Guys, we're getting to the exciting part of putting the dough into the muffin tins, and I gotta tell you, this is so beautiful. I wish you could smell the raspberry and lemon too, but I'm telling you, these are gonna be so good. One thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video is that the recipe comes from Recipes from the Bun, and I'm going to give you all the ingredients for lemon raspberry sour cream muffins. Yum! I try to distribute the raspberries evenly between the muffins. It's not always possible. If I was really OCD or something, I might do that. But they're so colorful. I've been thinking a lot about goals, and one of the things that I don't think we all give ourselves enough credit for is, why don't we write down our accomplishments of what we did accomplish and got done in this past year or past month, if you make a monthly goal list. How about a monthly accomplishment list? I don't think we always give ourselves enough credit for what we do and how awesome we are. I think we're so used to finding fault in ourselves more than anybody else, and you know, that's just not fair. How about spending more time looking at the positive, wonderful things we do for ourselves and for those around us, instead of focusing on the things we didn't accomplish? We always remember the things, the hurtful things that people say to us. We can remember that for years. But we quickly forget the compliments that we get from other people. So I'm really making that a focus for myself, is to really listen when someone gives me a compliment and focus on that, not the hurtful things that someone might have said to me. So I'd like to challenge you to do that as well. Okay, these are looking so good. I'm going to put them in the oven at 350 for 25 minutes. One thing I've been thinking about as I'm baking today, because that's what I do, I think about things when I bake, is about what you put out into the world, you'll get back. So if you put out kindness, kindness will come back to you. If you put out money, money's going to come back to you. I really believe in what you put out, you will get back. And that would include if you're being nasty and mean to people, that's going to come back to you too. So just think about what you're projecting. If you're projecting negative or positive things into the world, what are you putting out there? The reason I've been focusing on this more than usual is because I've had someone in my life who has hurt a member of my family. So I want to hurt this other person because I want to cause them pain like they've caused my family member pain. But you know what? It's just not going to work. I have to let that go, and it's a challenge for me. You know, more than when people hurt me, if they hurt someone that I love or care about, that makes me even more angry. But I have to deal with those emotions and not let them go out into the world and let that anger project out into the world, because it's just going to come back on me. Yoga helps. I've been going to yoga, and breathing in and out and meditating really helps dissipate those negative emotions to not let them go anywhere, not let them grow. The buzzer went off on the muffins and they smell so good. Yum. Pulled my muffins out and they're cooling, and my first thought was, look how some I didn't fill up enough, and some are bigger, and some have more berries, and some have less. But you know what? It's okay. They don't all have to be the same. I'm gonna take a bite. It's gonna be so good. Okay, I'm gonna have a bite of this muffin. It is so good. Raspberry, lemon, sour cream. Oops, and a berries dropping. Anyway, my point was about the berries and about life is that you are beautiful, amazingly beautiful, just the way you are. And I hope you'll tune in for another muffin making recipe. And I hope you make these because they're so good. And please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.